Arirang Radio.
In the second hour, let's share amazing stories from listeners all over the world. On and on, Alex of DRIPPIN will join us, so make sure to stay tuned. But before that, let's listen to these two songs and come back with more. We will listen to Taeyang, Ringa Ringa, and Depth Howl.
to the E to the Y to the A-N-G 언제나 붉게 타오르지 여자들은 내 몸에 내 노래에 Slow jam 아니면 dance 넌 그냥 내 몸을 맡기면 돼 겁내지 말아는 가리면 돼 Wanna get high 짝이면 돼 오늘 밤 우린 타 롤러코스터 right 안전벨트는 없어 난 그냥 내 옆자리면 돼 멈추지 마 baby don't kill my vibe 이대로 가 지금 좋으니까 To the left to the right 그대로 날 따라와 Yeah 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 Sound 들어가 볼목인 것처럼 뛰어봐라 볼목인 것처럼 발자국 듯이 흔들어 다 같이 노래 불러 오늘은 볼감이니까 화제 조심 물은 좋으니까 걱정 말고서 body moving We party ain't so hard 주면 부러질 것 같지 월요일 so far 다시는 찾아올 것 같지 어제 일은 다 잊어버려 그저 일처럼 내일 일은 다 지워버려 남의 일처럼 다같이 jump 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 마치 고무줄놀이 Ladies bump 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 shake shake and for me 멈추지 마 baby don't kill my vibe 이대로 가 지금 좋으니까 To the left to the right 그대로 날 따라와 Yeah 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 Sound 들어가 볼목인 것처럼 뛰어봐라 볼목인 것처럼 발자국 듯이 흔들어 다 같이 노래 불러 Slow down Party we can do what we want to 이 리듬에 맞춰 모두 want to 하나 둘 셋 baby one two step yeah 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 내 두 손을 놓지 마 don't run boo 세상을 가져다 줄게 전부 Hey DJ 볼륨을 높이 키워줘 이제 yeah 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 Sound 들어가 볼목인 것처럼 뛰어봐라 볼목인 것처럼 발자국 듯이 흔들어 다 같이 노래 불러
I wanna find me on the inside. It's the greatest feeling in my life. Inside, see me the way you do the outside. It must really be a beautiful sight. Right.
Another day gone by, and all I see you is next to me. Living like you're falling apart, but you don't need to look too far. Like a breeze in the moonlight, I always feel you get close to me. I'm better when I'm here with you, but you only see yourself in the way you feel in this moment. Look beneath the stars. stars and find who you are.
I wanna find the inside. It's the greatest feeling in my life. See me the way you do the outside. It must really be a beautiful sight. When my heart collides gently with my view on everything I see before me. It's hard to take my side. Time may be simple, but I'm not. Don't wanna lie. No, don't wanna
I'm
lie.
falling every day more and more for you. I'm falling. Tell me now what I gotta do.
Afraid of not being loved. What if it's not real? I wanna find the inside. It's the greatest feeling in my life. See me the way you do the outside. It must really be a beautiful sight.
Arirang Radio.
Here I am, right by your side. You are listening to Radio'ness. On and on. Every Thursday, let's share the amazing stories that listeners all around the world have experienced with Alex of DRIPPIN. Welcome, Alex.
Hello, it's really great to see you again. Hi.
Yeah, welcome back, Alex. And
Right.
before we start this segment, we always do the on and on, the intro, but we are getting so perfectly
Right.
as time goes by. But how was your week, Alex? How was it?
Actually, this week we had really many outdoor activities, which I really enjoyed. And so we could boost ourselves with vitamin D.
Oh, yeah,
So
sure.
I'm full of energy right now.
Oh, that's great.
Right.
Then let's use all that energy through this on and on segment as well. We play various characters while reading the stories that listeners sent us. Have you ever wanted to be someone in a cartoon or a movie?
Actually, like almost in every cartoon or movies, the characters have superpower, like
Oh, that's
shooting
true.
spider webs or flying in the sky or be really fast. So I really want to be a character in a cartoon or movie, like so that I can use superpowers for
True.
protect people.
Then what's the one of the powers that you think you will be? You want to get?
Running really fast.
Oh, run! Oh, like
Yeah.
lights. Oh,
Right.
okay. Well, I want to fly in the sky and just have a conversation with the birds or the pigeons.
Oh.
Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to this area. Okay, I'll see you over there, and then we could just fly. But once again, I'm sure you've heard this question a lot during your other interview.
All right.
If you could live as a different member for one day, which member do you want to switch bodies with?
I really want to switch my body with our main dancer, because I really want to feel his body and like how he's using his body and every single muscle, and so that I can move my body like that too. So
I see. So you want to experience how he moves, his
Right.
muscles, and the way he moves,
Right,
all
right.
those motions. I see. I do relate to that. I really do understand. But once again, all right, Alex. Then let's start the show for today. Please introduce what we're going to talk about today as well.
yes, every Thursday we read interesting stories from listeners living in various countries. I'm curious about the legend of the country you know, the strange stories you experienced. Jesus, Simon, and I'll become storytellers and read them to you. So please send us a lot of stories.
All right, then let's go to the first story for today. And are you ready, Alex?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right,
Let's
let's
go.
go and you can start it.
Right. Music. Start. Oh. Hello, Simon and Alex. I'm going to tell you a cute old story from my country. I hope you guys like it. Once upon a time, there lived a very, very curious baby elephant.
At this time, the elephant's nose was not as long as it is now, but about the size of a human palm. But after hearing this story, you'll see why the elephant's nose got longer. The curious elephant went around asking questions to everyone because he had a lot of questions every day.
Hi, Giraffe. Why do you have so many stains on your body? Oh, hi, Eagle. Hey, why do you have such big wings?
Then one day, the baby elephant had this curiosity.
What do alligators like to eat?
So the baby elephant started asking everyone.
Hey, Giraffe, do you know what alligators like to eat?
Well, I don't want to know.
Hey, dear, do you know what alligators eat?
What? How could you ask that? Go away.
Every time a baby elephant asked a question, everyone got angry or ran away. He was still very curious about it.
Then a bird flew to the baby elephant. So the baby elephant asked the bird, Hi, little bird, do you know what alligators like to eat?
Then the bird said,
You asked me something very interesting. Why do you go to the alligator and ask yourself instead of me?
You're so smart! Thank you so much, bird! The poor baby elephant heard the bird and decided to go to the alligator. The baby elephant walked and walked. Then one day,
Hi, baby elephant. What are you doing here?
it was an alligator. Hi, I'm looking for you. What do you like to eat? I'm so curious.
The alligator replied with a smile. Oh, I'll tell you when you get closer to me. Yeah, come a little closer. A little more.
At that moment, oh my god! Help!
The alligator bit the baby elephant's nose.
Let go of me! It hurts! Let me go!
But the alligator didn't let go of the baby elephant. The baby elephant fought with the alligator for a long time, managed to escape from him.
But the baby elephant's nose was stretched out because it was bitten by an alligator. And since then, elephant's nose has grown longer. The end.
Once again, we gotta give applause for that, and for me to Alex as well.
Cool.
This was a very cute story, and I think this was the first time me and Alex did our own characters as well.
Right.
And wow, I never knew I could hit that pitch with the bird. Like, that was a really high pitch though.
Right, alright.
And I don't even know how many characters I or Alex played as well. I forgot. But Alex, are you the type of persist in finding out anything you're curious about?
Yes, sometimes I stop by imagining it, but sometimes I just want to know. Like, for example, when I want to know what's in a radio, then I have to open it.
I
So I think I drove my parents really crazy sometimes, but my parents are really open, so I think I'm really lucky.
That's very lucky.
Right.
And after all, elephants are using their noses like their hands. Isn't it more comfortable? I think I have to say, like, first of all, I think for us, hands are very comfortable,
Right.
but for elephants, like the nose, you could do everything. Like I even saw some kind of like videos of elephants like back days, but it was so curious the way they drink water, the way they eat, and the way they have like the nose. They have big, strong powers. Like
Right.
the strength is incomparable. And there's something like that in the cartoons too. The story of a pirate who eats the devil's fruit and stretches his arms. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to have superpowers or have super long legs?
Yes, I had. Especially when I was little, I always wanted to reach out the sweets which my parents hide off top of the cupboard.
Ah.
So I really wished to have long legs to reach the cupboard.
I do agree with that. Like when we're little, there's always that really high part where there's our favorite candy or snacks.
Right.
But unfortunately, we don't have long legs or long hands. We couldn't reach it that time.
I saw the sweets, but I couldn't reach them. So like
Yeah.
it was really painful to watch.
Yeah,
like,
that's
to
really
watch it,
painful.
like,
Yeah. But once again, thank you so much for sending us the story. Before the song break, let me tell you how to participate. On and On is receiving your stories through our email. Please send your stories to rnsarirang@gmail.com and tell us your interesting stories. Let's listen to the song and come back with more. We will listen to IVE, Love Dive.
Yeah. 네가 참 궁금해 그건 너도 마찬가지 이거면 충분해 좋고 좋는 이런 놀이 참을 수 없는 이끌림과 호기심 묘한 너와 나 두고 보면 알겠지 눈동자래로 감추고 있는 거 Yeah, it's so bad, it's good 난 그 맘을 좀 봐야겠어 Narcissistic, my god, I love it 서로를 비춘 밤 아름다운 까만 눈빛도 빠져 깊이 난 내게로 숨 참고 last time 어서 love dive Oh perfect sacrifice Yeah 숨 참고 love dive 마음은 이렇게 알다가도 모르지 사랑이라는 건 한순간에 필 테니 직접 들어와 두 눈으로 확인해 내 맘 가장 깊은 데로 오면 돼 망설일 시간은 삼초면 되는 걸 Yeah, it's so bad, it's good 원하면 감이 뛰어들어 Narcissistic, my god, I love it 서로를 비춘 밤 아름다운 까만 눈빛도 빠져 깊이 난 내게로 숨 참고 lap dive 어서 love dive Oh perfect sacrifice Yeah 숨 참고 love dive 숨 참고 love dive 어서 love dive A perfect sacrifice Yeah 숨 참고 love dive
All right, we are back after listening to the song, and shall we move on to the next story?
Yep, let's go.
All right, I'll read it for you this time. And music start. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of an ugly, nice, but strange fairy. He is a good fairy who helps his housework, but he always lives in hiding because he doesn't like people.
He usually shows up at night when everyone is asleep to help with the home housework. They clean, do laundry, take care of animals on the farm, or kick them out quickly when a monster appears.
The fairy likes bread and milk, so people leave bread and milk in return for his help with the housework. In fact, in Scotland, there is a custom of leaving a piece of brownie in the kitchen before going to sleep.
That's why the fairy is sometimes called a brownie. But if you give him too much food or a better gift, brownie get angry and leaves the house. It's really weird, right?
Isn't there a character that comes to mind when you hear this brownie story? Who would it be? Oh, it's Dobby from the movie Harry Potter.
And Dobby's free. Dobby is a cousin-like fairy, similar to Brownie, but slightly different. Dobby likes people, feels happy about every little thing, and works hard on housework for the landlord.
And if he gets a gift from his owner, he can get free and leave the house. How nice would it be to be a fairy like this in my house? I think I can prepare bread and milk every day. But the end.
Once again. I mean, when it comes to Harry Potter, like these kind of situations, you always have to have the voice
Right.
that's kind of like these kind of mood. But once
Dobby's
again,
free.
yeah, Dobby's free. That's the most famous line.
Right, from Dobby.
And once again, if you had a fairy like this, what kind of housework would you like to ask for?
Actually, I don't like to sort the garbage.
Oh.
So, for example, for all the other things, like laundry or dishes or even cleaning the floor, you have machines which can help you. But
That's true.
Separating the garbage is, you must do it by yourself. So
Yeah.
when I have a family like this, I want to wish that
That's
he or she
true.
would do this.
That's true. I do agree. And what chores do you hate doing the most? Like you said, you like doing the garbage cleaning stuff, but is that the most that you hate, or is there something you hate more?
Actually, I hate to get the garbage out of my house and throw it away. Like every Wednesday or Tuesday, that is the recycling day in Korea.
Oh,
분리수거날. So yeah.
I mean that's true. I mean,
Right.
cleaning is when you see the results, you feel very good, but at that moment you see the garbages in the bag. Now, what's the second step? You got to take that outside. That's the part that gets lazy so much. And if you're a fairy who helps with housework, what snack would you like to get instead of brownies?
Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza.
Right. Because I really like baked pineapple, like the warm pineapple. So
True.
yeah. Do
see.
you like it?
I mean, I did try it once, but it's really not that bad. But it does really has that kick of the pineapple at the end. But my favorite pizza is cheese pizza.
Oh, cheese pizza.
Gotta go with the original.
Right.
But speaking of Harry Potter, which character do you think is similar to you in Harry Potter?
I think Harry Potter, because I'm mixed blood too.
But for me too, I really go good with Harry Potter, because last time I posted on my Instagram that I was wearing glasses, but all of a sudden all the comments were, oh, you look like Harry Potter. So we prepared a sunglass, not a
Right.
sunglass, but glasses, and we'll see who looks more similar with Harry Potter. All right, you could go first, Alex.
Okay.
All right, you could look at the back, and then you could do turn around in 3, 2, 1. All right,
Okay.
here we go. All right, you ready?
All right, I'm
All
ready.
right, in 3, 2, 1, turn around. Oh, wow. Like, this is so interesting. Wearing
Right.
glasses, it really makes you look so different. But,
Right.
wow, you just need the thunder in your forehead. Wow, you look so similar. All right, let me try.
All right.
I'll try, and I think this is like a 20% of. I mean, there's no chance for me to win this, but man, if I had short hair, I would have won. All right, here we go.
Okay. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
You can count to 3.
3, 2, 1. Oh. Cool. Oh.
But I am not gonna lie, I can't see the front. It feels like I'm in a different wonderland. Like everything's bouncing. Whenever I move like this, everything's bouncing. But I see the words so clearly. Oh my goodness.
오, 달라 보여요.
I could see all the textures on your shirt. Wow. And as soon as I take it off, oh, never mind. It's just the same. Never mind. Never mind. It was just the same. But once again, I have to admit, Alex looks more similar to Harry Potter.
Thank you very much.
I lost.
No.
But in Harry Potter, the dormitor is determined by personality. What kind of dormitor do you think will go well with you?
Actually.
So here are 4 places we've written. So
Right.
number 1, Gryffindor.
The red one.
Number 2, Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Number 3, Ravenclaw. And number 4, Hufflepuff.
Cool.
So for me, I think I go really well with Ravenclaw. So Ravenclaw is like, for an example, like smart, originality, important, personality that likes new and exciting things. So I think that really matches with my personality. What about you?
Actually, I know I'm not perfect and I'm not eager to conquer the world. But I believe in me and the world, so I identify myself with Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Right.
So Gryffindor is like courageous, confident, and self-belief. And I think that really goes well with Alex as well.
Cool.
All right, thank you again for sending us your story. Now it's time for another song break. Before that, Alex, please tell the listeners how to participate again.
Yes, On and On is receiving your stories through the email. Please send your stories to arirang@gmail.com. We are curious about all the interesting stories you have. DJ Samuel and I'll become storytellers and read them to you, so please send us a lot of stories.
We'll come back for more stories after this song. It will be Big One, 바람이 나를 안을 때, Windy Day.
혼자인 시간들은 부족하지만 그리운 순간들은 충분하니까 난 더 이상 떠올리려 하지 않지만 사실 반대로가 훨씬 어울리는 밤좀 멀리 멀어진 네 옆에 난 없지만 항상 네 곁에 애쓸 테니까 난 놔두되 네가 떨어지는 곳에 내가 있을게 절대 yeah. 더 춥지도 덥지도 않은 오늘 같아 yeah. 보이지 않아도 네가 느껴지는 나를 사실 버티지도 못해 나 바람이 나를 안을 때 널 많이 알았던 그때
Every Thursday, let's share the amazing stories that listeners all around the world have experienced. We are with Alex of DRIPPIN. It's time to tell you the last story of the day. Alex, why didn't you go first this time?
Okay, here we go. Hello, Simon and Alex. I'll introduce you to my old imaginary friend today. I found this friend in my old diary, who even I've forgotten about. Oh.
My imaginary friend, I only called him the guitarist without a name. He doesn't do anything special, he just lives in the corner of my room and plays the guitar.
It would be really unpleasant and weird to imagine a strange man sitting in a corner of my room playing the guitar. You might want to call the police, but don't worry. He's very small, about 4 inches. Oh. And the guitar sound is really low too.
I didn't know about him at first, but one afternoon I was sitting in a quiet room enjoying the sun, and I heard a small guitar sound somewhere. It was very small guitar sound that I couldn't hear normally because I always left the TV on.
I followed the guitar sound, and there was a little man in bright brown clothes and a hat sitting and playing the guitar. He glanced at me and kept playing the guitar as if he wasn't interested.
Usually when I hear about from my friends or in an animation, people play with their imaginary friend. But I just sometimes hear him play the guitar. That's it. He sat quietly in the corner of my room playing the guitar without saying anything.
And can you believe the story was written in my old diary? I guess I'm a very strange person too.
My imaginary friend was like this. He was a quiet friend who didn't really cause any trouble. If I think about it now, wouldn't my imaginary friend be a lot like me? I guess my imaginary friend is not funny because I'm a boring person. The end.
Actually, I think this writer is not a boring person because all these cool imaginary friend and things is happening to this writer. So actually, I think the writer is a very funny person.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, really talented people has a lot of imaginary friends as well, and also really have a lot of thinkings and imaginations as well. So, once again, it was a really strange story, but I think it would be very scary to hear an unknown sound in a quiet house. Alex, do you usually turn on the TV or music when you're alone at home, or do you like to be quiet?
Actually, I think home is a place to rest. So I think home is supposed to be really quiet. But when I'm loud, it's okay. So yeah, in Korean it says 내로남불.
Wow, I don't even know what that word is, but all right. Once again, that was a very dictionary word we just heard from Alex. But for me too, I'm really sensitive of hearing like sounds. Whenever I'm home by myself, like even one little water drop, it makes me imagine someone's behind me. This person dropped the water on the cup, and imagine if I turn around, he'll run in front of me. And so that's why I look back and then I scream, there's no one. So I usually play music, like really jazz kind of music at home, just to have a little warm spot.
Cool.
Listeners call him an imaginary friend, but judging from his behavior, I don't think he was a friendly friend. Alex, what do you do when you try to get close to someone? Do you go up to the person and try to talk to him first, or do you wait for that person to talk first?
Actually, sometimes the situation doesn't allow that you just walk and to get close to a person. But usually I'm very open-minded, so when I'm interested in someone, then this person will know. So yeah.
I mean, for me too, I was really a person that had a lot of shyness. So like I think it was like 3 years ago. Like even 3 years ago, I was really shy. I couldn't talk to the person first. The person had to talk to me first. Then I kind of got a little really open-minded. But I kind of thought of that, like since since I'm an artist and I have to do all these stuffs and I really have to meet and greet a lot of people, I think going to the person first and try to talk first might be a different side and might be a different first person of the impression might be very different. So I think that's the reason why it changed.
Cool.
And children's are like friends with their stuffed animals as well. Did you have any stuffed animal or blankets that you used to play with when you all the time when you were little?
When I was little, I didn't had any stuffed animals, but now I have.
Oh, well, oh, that's really cute though.
Right.
Wow.
Now I have Muno, is an octopus,
Oh.
and a dinosaur, sitting on my bed and watches over me every time.
Wow.
It's really cute.
One of my favorite stuffed animal was since it's called Malti in Korea.
Malti.
So I don't know how to like 100% really talk about this, but like every year that you're born, you have like an animal that's called in Korea. For an example, like if I'm like 2002, then I'm a horse. But if you're like 2001, then you're a snake. And then like some kind of year, there's like sheep, and then there's also like dragon, tiger, and also mouse. So there's a particular ear of an animal. So my ear is horse. So I had a little stuffed animal about that was a horse that my really close cousin gave me, and then I hold that on every time I go to sleep. And then whenever I wake up, it was like really so small that I always ride on top of it. And I wake up, Idia, let's go eat lunch. And then I always go to the kitchen and just eat. I still remember that days. And then I also had my stuffed animal, not an animal, but it was one of the character called Elmo.
Elmo.
Yeah, that was my favorite. But I don't know where he is, but I hope you stay safe, Elmo. I miss you. But once again, thank you guys so much for sending in the stories. Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye to Alex. How was another day for Thursday with us, Alex?
As always, I really like to be here with you.
Thank you.
And I really like the stories today. Thank you for sending the interesting stories every week. And I'm 원숭이띠, the monkey.
Oh, you're monkey. Oh,
Right.
that was a really pop up. But once again, he is monkey and I'm horse.
And yeah, thank you for today and see you next week.
Yes, sir. We will see you next week, Alex. And once again, today's stories was very interesting, and it was really fun that we had our own characters, that we did voice changes as well. So if you guys have any interesting stories as well like those, please send them a lot, and we will do all those characters for you and as well. Once again, we will say goodbye to Alex while listening to the song. It will be Icon, Rhythm Ta, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin'. Hey, just come with us. Turn it up. 이건 그냥 노래니까 rhythm talk. Bounce, rhythm talk. Bounce, rhythm talk. Bounce, rhythm talk. 이건 그냥 노래니까 rhythm talk. 뭐해? 어서 고개 끄덕이지 않고. 가슴과 허리를 꿀렁이지 않고 우리 가리는 거 없어 예를 들면 때와 장소 멋있는 척 안해 나쁜 얘는 요즘 아이돌 즐기는데 무슨 타당한 이유를 원해 이건 그냥 리듬 타기 좋은 은한 노래 굳이 제목을 정하자면 칭찬이 노래를 틀면 고래도 춤추게 해야 돼
Come and get it 모여 남녀노소 음악은 느르지 방방 go go 그 노래를 불러라 오늘 밤은 ready to die 시간은 금보기를 돌같잖아 비싼 척하지만 울고 싶은 거 알아 그 노래를 불러라 나를 다 같이 움직여봐라 Rhythm talk Rhythm talk Rhythm talk 이건 그냥 노래니까 Rhythm talk We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin'
어서 고개 끄덕이지 않고 밤이면 밤마다 오는 날이 아니잖소 오늘은 놓쳐서 후회한다면 후회한 시간에 후회할 거잖아 후회하기 전에 후회할 일들을 후회하기 전에 후회 말아 Right, read on top Come on 밤만 뛰어 나와 함께 read on top UCC에 올려봐 굴러거리는 이 모습 저도 마치 춤추기 좋게 여름밤 개별처럼 의미 없음
Yeah, come and get it 보여 남녀노소 음악은 느르지 방방곡곡 콧노래를 불러라 오늘 밤은 ready to die 시간은 금보기를 돌려차라 비싼 척하지만 놀고 싶은 거 알아 콧노래를 불러라 다 같이 움직여봐라 이건 그냥 노래니까 rhythm We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin'. We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin'. We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin'. 이건 그냥 노래니까 rhythm 모두 고개를 끄덕여 발짱 끼고 껄렁거려 다 같이